Hey there guys, Rob here, and I'm back with another collection video. I hope you guys have been enjoying my collection videos that I've been doing about certain action stars. I've already done my Sylvester Stallone movie collection as well as my Arnold Schwarzenegger movie collection. Today I'm going to tackle another one of my favorite action stars, and that is Kurt Russell. I have some great movies here that star Kurt Russell, and I want to share them with you. VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and even 4K. So let's get started. First one here, Backdraft. Now this movie has a great cast. I mean, you're talking William Baldwin, Scott Glenn, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Rebecca De Mornay, Donald Sutherland, and Robert De Niro. Excellent film. If I had to choose between this or Ladder 49, I would definitely pick Backdraft. Kurt Russell is fantastic in it. So, that is the first one, Backdraft. Next, Escape from New York, John Carpenter. I don't own Escape from LA. I'm actually looking for that one. But I guess this was from Blockbuster, it says up there. And I found this at the Salvation Army. But really cool to pick this one up. Escape from New York. Here we have another Carpenter flick, The Thing. Excellent film. This, of course, is the remake to the original, and I love the original too, but this one's fantastic. So, The Thing. Here's my Blu-ray Scream Factory edition of The Thing, with Kurt Russell there on the cover. Collector's edition, fantastic. Definitely one of my favorite sci-fi horror films, for sure. Here we have The Hateful Eight, the 8th film by Quentin Tarantino. You know, lately it seems like Kurt Russell has been doing a lot of Western films. And I actually have quite a few in my collection, so. Hateful Eight is just amazing. I love it. The characters, the dialogue, everything about it. The look of it. Of course, you know, again, you got a great cast in here. You know, Tim Roth, Michael Madsen, Bruce Dern, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Samuel L. Jackson. So, next, this is an underrated one called Dark Blue, starring Kurt Russell. This is a very violent film, dark and gritty. Kind of reminds me of Training Day a little bit. I mean, of course, the writer of it is from Training Day. But, yeah, really, really cool. The gun violence is crazy in this. But, Dark Blue. Here we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Kurt Russell actually has a pretty big part. I actually thought he wasn't going to have a big part in this movie, but he does. Like, starting in the second act of the movie, all the way to the end, he's there. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this one where he plays Ego, the Living Planet, who's basically he plays Star-Lord's father. So pretty cool. Another Western, Tombstone. Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer. This also, has a great cast in it. Stephen Lang, Sam Elliott, Bill Paxton, Jason Priestley, Michael Rooker, Billy Zane, Charlton Heston, Powers Booth. Michael Biehn's also in this. This is a great movie. Tombstone. Here we have Stargate with James Spader, Kurt Russell. This is the special edition artisan DVD. Right there, he looks like he did in the movie Soldier, which I don't have. That's another Kurt Russell one I need to get. Soldier. But this is a film by Roland Emmerich, so I'm a fan of Roland Emmerich. I mean, when it comes to certain films. Here we have one that everyone's seen. Big Trouble in Little China. A weird movie. It's a very weird, strange film, but it's a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy it. And again, another John Carpenter flick. Seems like Kurt Russell and John Carpenter were very, very tight back in the day. Here we have a hilarious film, Captain Ron. Also underrated. I think this movie's a lot of fun, and it's funny. Got Martin Short. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. And I found this at Walmart for like $3.74 or something like that. So I had to pick it up. One of my favorite Kurt Russell films of all time, Breakdown. Kathleen Quinlan. I love this movie. J.T. Walsh is in this. Adrenaline pumping, at the edge of your seat thriller. Fantastic. Breakdown. Here we have Overboard. This movie I grew up with. My dad and mom had this recorded on a blank VHS tape, and my mom loves this movie. It's kind of like a family comedy. You know, and of course they're a real life couple. And they remade this movie recently with Anna Faris, and that's terrible. If you want to watch the good one, watch this one. It's really good. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. Another Western that blew me away. Bone Tomahawk. This is like a Western horror movie. It's unique. It's definitely unique. Patrick Wilson is also in this with Matthew Fox and Richard Jenkins. Pretty good cast. S. Craig Zoller did this, who did, you know, Cell Block 99. Really good film. Definitely one of my favorite Kurt Russell films. Unlawful Entry. Ray Liotta, Madeline Stowe. This would definitely be my top 10. And I couldn't believe I found this on DVD. It was very hard to find it. Usually you find this movie on DVD with another movie, like a double feature. But I was able to find this by itself, so I had to get it. I don't know if they've officially put this on Blu-ray yet or not. I think you can get like I'm not sure if like a bootleg or whatever of it, but really good film. Everyone's performance in this is just amazing. So next one. Death Proof. Quentin Tarantino. Great movie. I love the fact that, you know, he kills people with cars. You know, with his car, pretty much. The third act of this movie is crazy with the car chases and stuff that happens. Some of the best. It's a throwback to like some of the older films. But Grindhouse releasing, Death Proof. And last, I've already mentioned this in my Stallone collection, Tango and Cash. And it also is a Kurt Russell film. So I had to mention it here. And I've already said this film is a great buddy cop comedy, action comedy, with great music, great characters. I love the chemistry with Stallone and Kurt Russell. I love it. So this would probably also be in my top 10 for sure, Kurt Russell films. Alright guys, well, there you go. Those are my Kurt Russell movies that I own. Like I always say, I'll be back with a top 10 video, which I always like doing. I always like doing the top 10 stuff. Sometimes it's really hard, but I'll definitely make one for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of some of these titles down in the comments. And I know in these collection videos I don't have every single movie, and that's what's hard about it. Especially when I do a top 10, because I don't have every film. But I also look into it like, you know, some of the ones that I don't have, it's possible that I don't like them as much, and that's the reason why I don't have them. And it's true sometimes, but you know, like Escape from LA, I do like, but I don't have it. And like the movie Soldier, I think is underrated, but I don't know if those would exactly be in my top 10. So just throwing that out there. Let me know what you think of some of these titles, and I will be back with my top 10 Kurt Russell films. This is Rob signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.